Hi, welcome to Monday, June 15th, 2020. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, 5 days till I move. It's Monday, I finished school, now I have some work to do around the house. Yeah, I've been fading the blue from my hair. I'm planning on dyeing it a more natural color. My hair dye should be arriving soon enough. I want to be taken seriously as an adult now that I'm 18. I'm mostly packed. I just got an emergency passport. I didn't know that was a thing you can get, but yeah, I went to the German consulate, got a new passport. It's looking like I'll have a 2-week quarantine period, which I'm actually kind of excited for. That might be weird, but the prospect of having like 2 weeks to just kind of do what I want to do sounds really fun. And also, I'm really nervous about my German because I sound like a 6-year-old. I know I'll pick it up, but it's rough now. It's like the roughest it's ever been. Like I used to be a pro. I spoke German before I spoke English, but now who knows? So that should be interesting. I have my stuff mostly packed. Excuse the mess that is my room. It's very transitional. Yeah, so I have my checked bag and my carry-on. It's in that mess, I promise. But I have to get everything down to weight. I'm taking my whole my crafts and my Etsy store with me, so that's a lot of stuff. And I have to get my checked bag within 50 pounds and my carry-on within like 17 pounds. So I'm gonna have to do some narrowing down. I think I might have to take some clothes out too. I have a lot of clothes, more than I intended on bringing. But yeah, my room feels weird. I usually have like, my walls are usually covered. Yeah, and everything's just empty. I do have my One World map that I haven't taken down yet, but who knows? Yeah. I talked to Oma today, and we're working on getting me some materials, well, necessities, like food. I'm trying to explain to Oma how I want to bake for fun, not as like a practical thing. I said I'd like to bake, and she said, okay, I'll give you pancake mix. So not exactly what I was hoping for, but I'll work on that communication. Yeah. I have so much stuff. I'm a bit of a hoarder. I acknowledge that. Yeah, I'm just looking around. Everything is full. I will be taking one ukulele with me. I've decided to take my favorite ukulele of the moment, my zebrawood ukulele. The electric acoustic. I'm not sure it works. Oh, and today I got my phone back from Apple because it wasn't exactly functional. It wasn't making calls. So it spent like 2 weeks in the mail at Apple, and I got it back today. And that's exciting, and it works, and that's great. I'll have to figure out the whole SIM card situation. The room where I'm staying, well, the apartment I have for quarantine has free Wi-Fi, or WLAN, or whatever they call it. So I'll be able to just do like iMessage and FaceTime. So that shouldn't be a problem until I'm out and about. At that point, I might decide to get a whole new plan. My parents are taking me off their plan because like international's expensive, and also I'll have my own responsibilities, and it'll be a little complicated. I'm not making any money, but I do have quite a bit of money saved up, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start a checking account once I'm in Germany and out of quarantine, just to kind of be an adult. And so I have the first 2 months I'm working on Ferienhof. See, told you my German's not where it should be. Should be interesting, should be interesting, should be interesting. Yeah, I plan to get a lot of reading done, so hopefully I'll do that. I have so much stuff and I don't know what to do with it. Like out in the hall here, I have, oh god, everything's such a mess. This hamper is filled with all stuff I'm trying to get rid of, and then this is all the clothing I'm trying to get rid of. So we shall see how that turns out. I've been working a lot on getting all of my movies of choice, shows of choice on this little flash drive. God, everything's a mess. I have to have everything cleaned up. I'm gonna try get everything cleaned up by Thursday. Friday, making sure to get the last minute things. Saturday is my flight, and my flight's not till I think 6 p.m. So I have some time before my flight to stress. Oh, and I'm kind of excited about this. I have some treats that I'm gonna give out as souvenirs, since I can't exactly go to a souvenir shop because of quarantine. So I have, okay, here, I have all the flavors of Twinkie I could find. Hostess cupcakes for ghosts who are picking me up from the airport. And then I found these star-spangled cupcakes, and I just thought, if that's not American, what is? Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, because that's not a thing that other people or other countries use. And then Pop-Tarts and s'mores Pop-Tarts, because s'mores apparently are an American thing. So you get the 2-in-1 with that, and I love s'mores Pop-Tarts. Yeah, so those are going to be my little souvenirs that I give out. I think I also have some, like, 4th of July socks. Mom was suggesting I get, like, a shirt or something that said, "Ich mag ihn auch nicht." And Dad's been instructing me that if anyone asks where I'm from, I say New York and not America. Just to be like, I'm not awful politically. Yeah, I was thinking of getting like a MAGA cap that says, "Ich mag ihn auch nicht." Or, I don't like him either. Oh god, this is gonna be wacky. Oh, I did register for my postcard ballots. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I originally registered right here, like in my local district, and now I've applied for the ballots for international voters. So that should be interesting. I might have to apply for residency to get proper healthcare once I'm in Germany, because my travel insurance doesn't cover prescriptions or psychiatric care, and I do need my prescriptions. And I should have 90-day supplies of all of my prescriptions by the time I fly, but I think one of mine isn't available, like, to pick up until the 18th, just because of, like, controlled substances and, like, weird technical insurance stuff. So I'll get it done in time. It's just a little tight. I think I have most of the stuff. My meds are packed. I have my next couple days already measured out. I have to pick up my Prozac. I think that should be available for pickup now. I think that wasn't available to the 12th, but as I said, it is the 15th. So I'll have to get that. Oh, I still have to get all my stuff into the basement. I have to organize my bookshelf too, but I have here 2 boxes. I have this box of, like, kind of sentimental stuff, and then this box of stuff that's like safekeeping. So I think I'm gonna put like my shoes in there. I do also have this bag of all of Grandma's shoes in boxes, or I might add my shoes to that, just like for safekeeping, because I do want to keep them. But they take up a lot of space. Yeah, but they're nice shoes. Like I don't support snakeskin stuff, but it's from the 70s. It was already purchased, made. It's long dead. And they are beautiful. They really are beautiful. I mean, I of course make jewelry that is from shed snakeskin. It looks pretty much the same. You put a color under it instead of painting it. Nobody knows where anyone is. We're all sharing the house, but everyone has their own little zones. Dad has his office, Mom has her bedroom, and every other part of the house. I do my room. I usually work on Google Classroom with my laptop up here. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I have to do. And I'm definitely procrastinating. I just got my phone back, as I said, from Apple. So I have a lot of stuff I have to do in terms of like correspondence. I obviously went to the consulate already, but I still have to call the bank. Grandma's already sponsored my first return flight, which is so generous and so sweet. I don't know when that'll be. That's a big question in my head, because I have like the 2-month agreement now, but of those 2 months I'll have the 2 weeks less because of the quarantine, so they might keep me on. I don't know how well I'm gonna do there. I love cows. We'll see how I do with plants. I don't exactly have a green thumb, but I have a lot to learn. I was good in the garden when I was younger. I took farming classes, so I might rely on some of what I learned. It's a completely different ecosystem there. Last time, like 2 years ago, I visited the cows. I accidentally sat down in stinging nettles. And that was less than ideal. But I look back fondly. I really enjoyed those cows. I love bovines. Just, they make me happy. And I won't have Vio. And I love Vio like I don't even know. There's nothing I love in the way that I love Vio. The dog. Vio is a dog. I should clarify that. Viola. That confuses a lot of people at the dog park because they think I'm saying Theo. Or like some other, who knows. Yeah, but there's a really cute puppy at our dog park called Theo. Does not look anything like Vio. But there are a lot of puppies who look like Vio, and sometimes it's confusing when it's like Lula and Buddy and all of these puppies that look like are Millie. There are a lot of Billies. All of their names are Billy, not Millie. The cutest puppy I've ever seen, Billie Jean. She's so precious. And Clover, the little like red Weimaraner. She always smells like baby shampoo, and I wish I did too. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm gonna bring in terms of like toiletries is like my facial toner, because that's like a specialty thing. Maybe deodorant, because I'm really specific because of my super sensitive skin. I made a list. It's like 2 pages long, just detailing all the things I can't have, but also what I need. But that should be interesting. I hope it doesn't overwhelm Oma. But I definitely have to learn to communicate better, especially through the language barrier. So that's a little nerve-wracking, but I'll figure it out. Oh, I also have to make a video teaching Mom how to make scones. Oh, for my birthday, Mom made the perfect Margaret Polka tart, because I think Margaret Polka was closed at the time, but we got her cookbook. And for reference, all of my childhood birthday tarts, Mom always made carrot cakes or cupcakes, and in addition we'd have Margaret Polka tarts, like berry tarts. So good. So good. And it's just like the taste of a birthday for me. We had to do our own version, and it was exquisite. Mom really, really succeeded. No, this was a lovely birthday. Um, and and her son, whose name I'm blanking on, came and had dinner with us. We had so much good food. We've been eating food. It took us like a week to finish everything. But yeah, there was fruit salad, tortellini salad, and all kinds of like fritters and samosas that I made. And it was amazing. Yeah, I was a little nervous to tell Grandma. I didn't tell her that we had guests over because I didn't want her to feel left out, because I know that the whole quarantine thing is really hitting her hard, and I love Grandma so much. And I want to give her a hug as much as she wants hugs. And it's really hard, and she keeps saying how she feels robbed because she doesn't know how much time she'll have left. So just to not have the opportunity to hug her eldest grandchild before she moves to Europe is a big thing for her. She told me, I want you to come back to America, and I want you to call me up and say, hey Grandma, can I spend the week with you? Because that's what brings her joy. And I definitely could see myself in the future going to Grandma's, getting some contract work in Long Island. I have this dream of installing solar panels on roofs, which is really random, but I have this, like, love for safety gear. I'm a weird kid. No, I got 2 pairs of, like, really nice stompy boots. Insisted on buying me blunt stones for the farm work, and they are so cool. Like, real work boots, and they're basically indestructible. I mean, we'll see how they last. I've never had blunt stones before, but I've always had a dream. And I have Caterpillar boots, which I'm excited for. Yeah, and Dad didn't even know Caterpillar makes boots, but they make some pretty cool stuff. And some important stuff if I'm ever going to get into, like, contract work, construction work. Who knows? I don't know. I was a weird kid. When other kids were, like, learning the different dinosaurs, I was learning the different construction vehicles. Mom says that that's, like, the newest thing in early childhood education, though, because it's more practical, so people can go by a construction site and say, hey, that's a front lift backhoe. And that's a lot more practical than knowing what a stegosaurus is. It's not like they're gonna see one in the street. Definitely interesting stuff. Jane Austen movies and construction vehicles were my childhood jam. Can't think of anything else to talk about for now. So I guess I'm gonna sign off. Oh gosh, I filmed this all in portrait. I didn't even think about that. And with my front-facing camera, so showing you guys anything will look awful. But there's a learning curve, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go into editing, see how much I have to censor for, like, safety on the internet. Okay. Bye!